Meanwhile, the Prime Minister has asked G8 to put pressure on Pakistan to shed its path of terror. Prime Minister Dr. Singh arrived in India early this morning from the G8 summit in Italy, describing India's diplomatic endeavour in Italy as a major success. The Prime Minister has said that India has asked influential countries of the G8 and G5 to put pressure on Pakistan to shed the path of terrorism and choose friendship with India. Dr. Singh also said that he hoped that when he could come out of his meeting with Prime Minister Yusuf Raza Gilani next week in Egypt, he could come out convinced that Pakistan will bring to justice the perpetrators of the Mumbai massacre and not allow terrorism directed against India from its soil.
Of our meeting, I returned home convinced that we must continue and strengthen our steps at home to regain the 8 to 10% growth path. The international environment will not be as supportive as before for some time to come. I am, however, confident that our domestic economic strength will enable us to return to our earlier path of rapid and inclusive growth. On the part of Pakistan, that they will bring the perpetrators of Bombay's massacre to justice, that they will not allow Pakistan territory to be used for terrorist acts directed against our countries. If they do that, we are willing to walk more than half the distance to normalize our relations.
It's perhaps no coincidence that just on his return from the G8 summit, the Prime Minister spoke of an impending deceleration in Europe and the US, and in the same breath also spoke of 8 to 10% growth here in India. Perhaps he was indicating that the developed countries would have to look at developing countries, particularly India and China, for future avenues of growth. On board the Prime Minister's special aircraft, Madhudas Gopalakrishnan, Times Now.